What's up, my Wither Army? It's the Infinitywither coming to you today with some more how to build like a Wither. Welcome guys, welcome back, and in today's vid we are going to be focusing on detailing walls, pretty much how it's done, and some tips and tricks. So here we got two walls, and you never know what's gonna be on a wall because you're the one that's making it. But let's say it was a door per se. Okay, so what you would like to do is you would like to make it kind of fancy, you know what I mean? Let's search for a door actually. Usually I like picking birch because birch looks the nicest. And what you want to do is you always want to put the door here. Like if you remember last video I was explaining this. You don't want to put your doors where it's there because that looks ugly. So then what you want to do is you want to maybe get some cobble slabs. So yeah, some slabs maybe to actually no, that's too low. Oh snap. Whoopsies, made a mistake there. Maybe you might want to do that, or you could do this actually. This actually looks a little bit better if you do it like that. That way it looks like, I don't know, something's there. I forget what it's called, but moving on. You can also use fences if you really want to use some cobble to like decorate it. You could use that, or this also makes it look really nice as well. Some things I see people do are this to make it seem like you could do this as well. I'm not gonna lie, it does make it look a little bit better sometimes, not all the time. It could make it better, it could not make it better, you never know. What I might do for the top is it really all depends on how I feel about it. Sometimes I actually might do this instead of actually putting anything else. I enjoy leaving it like this sometimes. That way it's different. It's just something different, and I enjoy looking at it a lot more if it's like this. You might even want to do this. You might want to do this or something like that, and then you might want to get torches. That way you have something where the torch is at. Let's change this cobble for. So the reason why there's another wall right next to it is, this is just an idea of what you would, do if you were in this situation. Now, the thing about what I just did with this wood is that you want to do it exactly where the second floor is going to be. Unless it's like a one-story house, then I'd probably recommend just leaving it like that. Or you could do the exact same thing what I just did. You would just have to go up, and then you could do this as well. This also looks quite nice. Wait, let me just fix this real quick. Okay, so you want to do that, and then you can leave it like that. That also looks quite nice as well. I do enjoy looking at this. And then if you really want to add now, a thing that people don't understand, less detail sometimes is actually better. Like having this here can kind of be bad, maybe. It depends on how you make it stand out. Because the whole point of when you're detailing anything, the whole point is about if it goes well. Okay, so let's say. Okay, you know what? Let's go to this house. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So what I did over there, I can't do over here. So if I were to do this or something like this, like I've seen people do this before. I guess you could do that. It does make it look a little bit better, I guess. But it's just dumb. Who does this? This is like you just decided to do what I did, but you decided to do it like on a flat surface, and it doesn't look as good. or if you just decided to do that, don't detail on flat surfaces. Make more depth in every build you have. So this wall over here, I'm gonna show you something different. So let's say you were just doing a regular wall. Let's say you were doing a window. Okay, so if you were doing a window, how would I do it? Usually I poke holes everywhere. I just poke like a few holes everywhere. So you know what, actually let's do something where the wall is a little bit, I kind of want to do it off, to be honest. You know what, let's leave it like that. Okay, so let's say you wanted to do this. So what I would probably do for something like this, I'd probably just put steps here and here. And you know what, let's oh wait, I just passed it. Wait, here we go. Okay, so what I might do, I just yeah, I'll switch it for that. I might do this as well. You could also do this. I've seen people do this. I enjoy doing this as well. This is actually a lot neater. If you want to change the windows into these kind of windows, you could do that as well if you would like. I've done that a few times. You could also just leave it as regular windows, or you know, whichever. Now you might be saying, how could I make this look a lot better? Well, there's a few things you could do. Now you can do something with the floor. So for an example, you can add some cobblestone right there. So now you actually have some, and sometimes I see people like put a flower pot here, or what they might do is they might just get grass and plant like some flowers here, and it makes it look nicer. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. So they get some grass, you know, I'll switch the door for it, and let's get a flower. You know, I choose a red tulip. Okay, so they might do this. I've seen people do this before. I actually like it when people do this. I think it's more interesting, especially now. Here's another thing I forgot to mention. Whenever you're doing a pathway, make it like all messy. Just make it all messy. It doesn't even matter how it looks. Just make it all messy, but make a nice path. Like add color to your build. Like this looks a lot better than this over here. And there's like so many different colors here. Something else that you can also add. You can also add a little bit of you could put some slabs here too if you want. You could do this, or you can leave it like that. If you don't like that, then you could do this. You can continue to add slabs everywhere. You know, make it look different. There's some other techniques that you could do, but this is usually what I do. I just mess around with windows. If anything, I might take off a window here, and I might just leave it like that. And you know, that might look a lot more interesting to me than anything else. Yeah, I just realized that I don't have stairs. I could do that, or oh snap, I just broke something. I could do that or something else. It just depends on like what you're building. Now, I'm gonna go. Every time I make one of these videos, I'm always going to be explaining something different that you can do, and hopefully you guys get some creativity and you learn from what I'm talking about. So what I was talking about, the pathing, is the reason why I talk about pathing is because it makes it a little bit more interesting when you're like going into your house and you see that you have this like crazy like path where, dang it, I messed it up. But yeah, it makes it seem like more interesting. You know what I mean? Like if this was a huge house, I'm gonna go more in depth about like story houses, and I'll probably be making mansions and all that junk, just to show you how it's done from a pro's perspective. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys learned a little bit of something from this. Maybe you didn't, maybe you did. But if you did learn something, you know, blow up that like button, subscribe, and comment what you liked about the video. Tell me what you learned. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you can teach me something that I don't know. Maybe you know, just tell me what you want me to go over when it comes to building, and I'll go over it, you know, guys, because this is to help you guys, and I want to help you guys learn. So, yeah, pretty much, I hope you guys enjoy. Peace.
Yeah, I like to keep it mellow. I smoke and keep it mellow. I drink and keep it mellow. Every day I keep it mellow. Every day I keep it mellow. I smoke and